many atheists mockingly claim that the Bible is outdated because of its supposedly uncivilized laws. But is that really true? Surprisingly, in many ways, the Bible's approach to justice was far more progressive than what we see today. Did you know that Israel's greatest rabbis passed to forbid death penalty nearly 2,000 years ago? According to the Mishnah, capital cases weren't taken lightly. A Sanhedrin of 23 judges had to carefully consider every detail. If the verdict was unanimous and came too quickly, the accused was acquitted because the judges were assumed not to have fully considered the possibility of innocence. Even stricter, the crime had to be witnessed by two people who warned the perpetrator immediately beforehand that the act was punishable by death. These extreme precautions explain the famous Mishnah passage in Makot 1:10, which states, if a Sanhedrin executed one person every 7 years, it was considered destructive to society. Rabbi Eliezer ben Azariah objects that the standard is actually once in 70 years. Rabbi Akiva and Tarfon goes on to say, if we had been in the Sanhedrin, no one would have been executed. And guess what Gamaliel, the wise Pharisee that St. Paul was taught by, said? Rabban Shimon ben Gamaliel says they too would have increased murders in Israel. The Torah itself shows a profound concern for human life. For example, in Deuteronomy 19:15-21, the law demands multiple witnesses before a capital punishment can even be considered, underscoring the principle of innocent until proven guilty. Long before modern law systems adopt it, the value placed on human life is also echoed in the verse, whoever saves a life, it is as if they had saved an entire world. Mishnah Sanhedrin 4:5. Moreover, the rabbis created numerous legal fences around death penalty, effectively making it impossible to carry out. The Talmud, Sanhedrin 46a, even teaches that the court that executes once in 70 years is considered a destructive court, highlighting how seriously the sanctity of a life was taken. Yet shockingly, countries like the United States, Thailand, Belarus, China, Japan and Iraq, around 60 countries in total, still maintain death penalty in 2025. Israel's ancient wisdom was ahead of its time, embracing holiness and justice in ways many modern societies have yet to perfect. This history challenges us today to rethink justice with compassion and to honor life as the highest value, just as our earliest sages demanded. The Bible itself teaches mercy in its purest form, that we shall refrain from revenge, as we read in Deuteronomy 32:35. Vengeance is mine, and recompense their foot shall slip in due time. This verse makes it clear that taking the revenge is God's role, not ours, emphasizing that human justice should be tempered with mercy and care for life. May all countries cease to have such evil laws.